Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but I am finally back on YouTube and I am so excited because thanks to you guys, I now have over 500 subscribers. Yeah, I really can't believe that this little channel that I started to review the one Polen bag just took on a life of its own. Thank you so much again for your support. Looking forward for this year, I've planned some brand new videos all about bags, of course, that I cannot wait to share with you. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you enjoy bag related content, please consider subscribing so you don't miss my new videos. To kickstart this year and to thank you guys for the support, I thought I would finally take the plunge and film the video you've all been asking for. It's my bag collection video. Yay! I have about 16 handbags in my collection and I'm so excited to share them with you. So please remember to leave some comments down below, and if you enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up. So without further ado, get comfortable, grab a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or your beverage of choice, and let's get started. So this is my first ever luxury bag that I bought. I got this at a time when my cousin was getting married in Thailand and it was gonna be a beach wedding. So they were going for like a casual but formal look, and you know, a clutch bag didn't really seem appropriate at that kind of event. And I also remember I was going through a pretty stressful time at work. I just thought I really want a very nice bag to go attend my cousin's wedding. I deliberated for such a long time on what bag to get, because I didn't want to get something that I could only really wear to one event. I wanted something versatile, but I wanted something classy and something that would last me, but I was also making not that much money, so I wanted something good value for money. And basically I eventually landed on this gorgeous bag. It's actually one of my, I think I have 2 bags out of 16 in silver tone hardware. Everything else is gold tone because it's just a color that I've grown to prefer for my hardware. But this was my very first bag, and so I hadn't quite figured out my style yet, what I liked in bags, but I'm still so happy with this purchase. It's such a beautiful, timeless, classic piece that I still use to this day. It's got a shoulder strap and it's got one of these little, whoops, sorry. It's got a tassel that's just fallen to the floor. Sorry about that, there we go. I normally take off the tassel basically, and I don't use it unless I'm going somewhere fancy. And without the tassel, it just looks like a very casual, everyday crossbody bag. It fits a ton of stuff. Oh, there's still some tickets I've got inside. And yeah, there's really not much to this bag. There's nothing on the back. It's a very simple, elegant, timeless piece. I still love this one. This is still such a good bag. So this brand, Vextra, I first came across in Hong Kong. I was walking in a shopping center and I actually walked past the store first, and then I remember reversing back after I realized I just passed a store with beautiful bags. So I went in to check out their display, and at the time they only had the Zide Classic style, which was super elegant, super beautiful, but it wasn't really up my street. But I did pick up a bag, and I remember thinking, geez, that bag is so light. There's no way it can be real leather. But I was assured it's real leather, and believe it or not, the interior is also leather. So after hearing that, I was pretty much sold. I really, really wanted one of the house's bags, but my issue was that the style just wasn't for me. It's very elegant, very beautiful bag, but it's just not something I would wear personally. It doesn't go with my style. And so even though I absolutely loved the quality of their bags, I did the right thing, which is I walked away. And then fast forward a few more years, and I remember Vextra came out with this particular style, the Izide crossbody. I don't even know if they do this anymore, because it's definitely not one of their well-known styles at all. But this was it. I was like, this bag is a casual crossbody that's still super classy because of the top handle feature that you don't see on a lot of crossbody bags. It has all the same details pretty much as the classic. It's got these special, well, what do you call this? It's like a special side strap clasp. It's still got the turn clasp at the front, and it's just gorgeous. So in terms of use, I definitely don't use this bag as much as some of my other bags that I'll be showing. I think it's just because of the colorway that I got, which is very daytime. Because this style is so classy, I feel like I can only really use it for things like brunches or lunches or sort of going to a museum, doing something classy basically. I still really, really love this bag though, because every time I use it, I get a little bit of joy out of feeling how light the bag is. It just makes me happy. So yeah, so this is the Vextra Izide crossbody. So for those of you who have been subscribed to my channel, you've probably already seen the in-depth review video for this bag. For those of you who haven't, I've put the link up here, so do go check it out if you're interested. But this bag has kind of a funny story, because I remember I was looking for a London-based bag brand, and Aspinall of London and Mulberry just weren't really for me. I felt like their styles were just a bit too mature for my style. Their bags tended to be on the heavier side, and I can't do heavy bags. So I remember really wanting to find a London-based bag brand that I liked. This was a time when Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had just started dating. So they were all over the news, and of course everyone was analysing what Meghan Markle was wearing. And I think I came across like a front page or something where she was holding this little green bag. I thought, oh, I've never seen this bag before. I wonder what brand it is. And then I fell down the rabbit hole of trying to find out the brand. And it turns out to be this brand, Elleme of London. I don't really like the green bag, but when I went on their website, I saw so many beautiful bags, super minimalistic. All the bags had a sort of minimalistic, understated luxury vibe to it. And I just knew that I had to try something. So I decided on this particular colorway and this style because I wanted something that could hold a lot of stuff but not look too big. And this is exactly one of those bags. I basically throw everything in here. It holds so much, but it's still a nice cute crossbody. It's not too heavy. And it goes with quite a lot of clothes. Obviously a bit more of like a winter colorway that I've chosen, but I have used this pretty much year round. And I really, really enjoy this bag. So again, if you want more details on it, check out my review video that I did previously. I'm not gonna go into more detail about it for now though. this bag I added to my collection when I had to attend a black tie event, and I realized that I didn't have a black tie bag. I didn't have any clutch of any kind because I've always felt like clutches are quite limiting and I don't like to be limited in terms of bags. So I wanted to look for something suitable for black tie, but at the same time I could carry as a bag. So I came across this wallet on chain and I loved the color. I loved how it would go with pretty much anything. And the fact that it holds my phone, my lipstick, a blush, credit cards. It was, yeah, such a good purchase. And I've basically used this same bag for every single black tie event I have been to, which hasn't been that many, but it does come in handy. And I also do use this bag sometimes just casually out because, you know, it is quite a nice, chill, summer looking bag. So I have used this on occasion when traveling. And the really cool thing about it is it's this kind of like cross-grain leather that doesn't really scratch, doesn't stain, and it's really, really good for parties because, you know, if anyone has an accident or if you spill your red wine, you don't have to worry too much about this bag. So yeah, so this has actually been a very good purchase, I feel. So this bag I have done a in-depth review on, so I will leave a link to that up here. But this bag I got when I was in quarantine, I remember quite well. It was like right at the beginning of quarantine, and at that time, of course, none of us realized that quarantine would end up being a 2.5 year thing. So I was like, oh, it's summer, I really want a cute summer bag. I want something that's not so expensive, something that I'm happy to bring around every day and just go out and have fun with. I stumbled upon this brand, I think it was on Instagram, I want to say. I can't remember exactly. I think it might have been an Instagram ad before ads started appearing like every other post. I saw this design and I thought that's such a cool, special design. I love that it has no branding. There are these subtle little details on the D-ring. Now, I don't know if this is showing up at all, but of course you can't really see that until, you know, you're really inspecting the bag. So I love this minimalistic design. I wasn't sure about it because there was no physical store in London, and again, we were in quarantine. But I thought I'll just order from this brand and see, you know, if it's any good, and then, you know, we'll see. And thus begun my relationship with Elleme, one of my favorite entry-level brands for bags. It's so high quality. And again, I'm not going to go into detail because this is a bag that I've done a review video of. So if you want more details, go check out that video. But suffice it to say, one of the most versatile and easy to use bags that I have in my collection. Definitely gets a lot of use because it's just so easy. It's just the right size, kind of fits all your essentials without being too big. Anyway, yeah. Super, super fun bag. I really, really like this one. So we're back to Elleme again. So you can see that since I bought the Bowd's bag, I've started a bit of a love affair with Elleme. I do really enjoy their bags. I think for the price, their quality and attention to detail is great. This bag is quite a special one, I would say, because I was about to say I got tricked. Sorry, I didn't get tricked. I just saw the photo on the website and I really liked the look of just such a simple, easy to wear black bag. And I just wanted to give it a try because I know that this brand has good bags. And so when I looked at it online, I just assumed that it would have 2 compartments. And for those of you who have seen my previous videos, I've mentioned in my previous videos that I don't like it when bags have their own compartments because it just limits how much stuff you can put in your bag. I would much rather they just made one big compartment and I'll put my stuff into my own separate little bags and just stuff them in the huge compartment of a bag. I hope that makes sense. So I thought this was going to be 2 compartments and I was umming and ahhing because I knew that I didn't want a bag with 2 compartments, but I did really like the look of how simple this bag was. So I bit the bullet, bought the bag. When it came, I opened the 2 compartments to my surprise and found out it's actually one big compartment, which I thought was so funny because what is the point of having 2 zips when there's only one compartment? But anyway, it was a good surprise because that is what I wanted to begin with. So now, because it's one big compartment, I can fit pretty much anything in here. The one thing I will say about this bag is I thought it'd be a lot more sort of this shape, like with the dimple in the middle. It tends to actually sit just quite flat, just like a rectangle, like a cuboid. And, you know, I don't have that much of an issue with it, but I definitely did think it would sit more like this, which is the look I was going for. That being said, it's just a very easy to use bag. You know, it's black, it goes with everything, it fits everything, super simple, and it's got zips, which always feels a bit more secure to me than sort of like a clasp or like, you know, any other closure. So really funny bag, definitely not what you expect, but also simple, easy to wear, just all in all, a good, solid entry-level bag. So this was actually a very generous gift from my now fiance, who bought this for me as a celebratory gift because I just achieved a career milestone. I'm super grateful still to this day for this amazing gift. It was way more than he should be spending on gifts for me, and so we've definitely recalibrated our gift giving since then, but I'm just so in love with this bag. This is probably one of my favorite bags. You'll see that my channel logo is a sketch of this particular bag. It just means the world to me. It's such a beautifully designed, functional but stylish bag. And this colorway in particular, I love. I actually went into Loewe thinking I was going to get the all tan version, but I was really lucky that I saw this particular colorway and I fell in love instantly. This touch of pink, this like pastel-y color, just goes so well with the two-tone brown. So I don't know if it's showing up on camera. These two tones are more like a caramel and this is like a darkish brown. And the combination is so cool, but it still goes with everything because the pink isn't the type of pink that would clash with another color. It's very pale, it's like a pastel-y pink. And so this bag manages to be classic, but a little bit out there with this colorway, and I just can't get enough of this bag. I love, love, love this bag. One of my favorites. All right, so you've come to the end of part 1 of my bag collection video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please do give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see part 2 of the video, please do subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out, and looking forward to seeing you in part 2. Bye for now.